Hey everyone, I'm Joe. For today's seasonal spot, I'm going to be talking about how to identify deciduous trees during the winter. Now, instead of going about and identifying them all myself, I'm going to focus on giving you some quick tips and tricks so you can have a go at home. Let's get going. Now, for identifying trees during the winter, I like to use the acronym BBF. No, I don't mean Best Buddies Forever. I'm talking about bark, buds, and form. Let's start with the bark. The bark is a great way to initially narrow down your options of what it could be. The main things I'll be looking out for are colour and texture. Colour can be helpful for some trees, like the red bark of the dogwood or the white bark of the silver birch, but I mainly use texture, so I'm looking to see if it's smooth like the beech, cracked like the oak or ash, or bubbly like the cherry. It can not always help identify the exact species of trees, but it can at least help narrow down the options. Moving on to buds. Buds can be one of the most accurate ways of identifying trees throughout the winter. The first thing I tend to look at is if the buds are opposite each other, like the ash tree, or alternative, like the oak. Then I tend to look to see if they're singular, like the beech, or clumped together, like the cherry. Using this can help narrow down your options when you're using a key or an app. From there, looking at the style and the colour, you can tend to identify the species individually, like the jet blackness of the ash bud, or the large size and stickiness of the horse chestnut bud. So let's finish off with form. The form of the tree can be a particularly useful tool for identification. The first thing I tend to look at is the size of the tree, as this can help initially narrow down some of your options. You'd also be looking at the branching structure, as because each individual tree has their own unique structure in the branches. If you're just starting out, this can be a bit of a hit or miss as you tend not to know a huge amount about them, but after a while you'll tend to get your eye in, and you'll be a master at it in no time. Well, I hope this has stoked your passion for identification, and if you want to give it a go, there are some great keys and guides out there. There are also some fantastic apps, like the free one by the Woodland Trust, which is always worth a go, as it goes through it step by step. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye!